Hello everyone, salutations. Today we are going to start with skill set 2 HTML5. Okay, and we are going to perform SOP1. So I have already started a notepad, okay, and typed the basic structure of HTML and gave title text as SOP1. You can give any suitable text as per the question. Okay, now regarding HTML, if you want to perform HTML coding, you need two things. One, first is the text editor. Here I have used Notepad application, which is already available in the computer. If you have a Windows operating system, you will have a Notepad application and this Internet Explorer browser by default available. Okay, so you don't have to install any extra things, but other text editors, if you want to use, you can also use Notepad plus plus, but you have to install that. You can also use Visual Studio text editor, Visual Studio text editor. Okay, that also you have to download, and if you are using Notepad, you don't have to download anything, it's already available in your computer. Okay, web browser, you can use any web browser. Okay, but I am going to use this Internet Explorer. Okay, so just type few letters and you will get this option known as Internet Explorer. And this is the icon of Internet Explorer. Please don't get confused between Internet Explorer and Microsoft Edge. Okay, you can use any web browser, but I will specifically stick with Internet Explorer because to study the behavior of tags and behavior of the attributes, how it reacts. Okay, that means how the output is executed. So to study about different tags and attributes, I'm going to use Internet Explorer because Internet Explorer supports all the tags and all the attributes of HTML. Okay, but you can use any browser, Internet Explorer. You can use Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome, or Microsoft Edge. Okay, any browser you can use. All right. So basic structure, you know very well, you have to follow the sequence of basic structure. Now we are going to start with the question. So the question says the background color should be green and the text color should be red. Okay. So once you have typed the basic structure, okay, once you have typed the basic structure, type a single tag. Okay. Either try with H1 tag, any level of heading or a paragraph tag. Okay. And type a text, any simple text, and see if you get the output. Close the tag correctly. It is very important to type the name of tags. Okay, type the tags correctly. Okay, otherwise it is not going to be executed. Then you save it. Okay, for saving, I am going to create a folder in desktop. See this desktop. Okay, this is the new folder option. I will click on new folder and click on you have to provide a name to the folder. Okay, for example 11th. Okay, now give a double click over here on the name of the folder. The name of the folder should be visible like this. That means whatever you are going to save, it will be saved in the folder in this manner. Okay, so now put the name of the file. For example, I'm going to put sop1.html extension. Giving extension is very important. Otherwise, this file will be saved as a text file and it will not be identified by the web browser. Okay, so web browser displays web pages and websites. So it is very important to save the file as in a web format. Okay, so in web format, how will you save a file in web format? By providing extension as .html or .htm. Both the extensions are allowed, but you have to provide the extension. Type the file name, give a dot or a period symbol. Dot is also known as a period symbol, and type the extension HTML or HTM. Okay, and always observe your name of the folder should be visible in this manner and click on save. Okay, so the file has been saved. Now I will show you demonstration of executing the file in different web browsers. Okay, so now I'm going to execute in Internet Explorer. Now here you can see this is the menu bar, this is the title bar, okay, and this is the address bar. This is the address bar. Okay, address bar, this is the title bar, and this is the menu bar. Okay, so if this menu bar is not displayed, if you are trying with Internet Explorer and this menu bar is not displayed, in this title bar you give a right click, probably the menu bar option will not be selected. You have to select it. If you select it, menu bar will be visible. You can click on file. From web browser also you can open. I think so only Internet Explorer provides this facility of opening a web file from the web browser. Okay, so click on the file menu, click on open, browse. Okay, you know where is your folder. It's in the desktop. It's in this folder 11th. Okay, then select this folder and click on OK. So this text has been displayed. That means the browser is responding. Now we can perform our question. So always type the basic structure, provide only one tag inside the body tag, and try to execute it. Save it and execute it. See if you are getting the output, that means everything is fine. So you can continue with the question. Okay, the text which we have provided inside the title tag SOP1, that has been displayed in the title of the web page. Okay, see this is the title of the web page. We have provided SOP1, correct? SOP1, SOP in capital letter and 1. So exactly that has been displayed in the title bar of the web page. Okay, and whatever you mention between the container of the body tag, between the container of the body tag is displayed in the actual web page. Okay, so I hope so you have understood about this. Okay, so let me perform this question and then I will side by side show you how it displays in other web browsers also. Okay, so let's continue with the question. So that background color should be green. To provide a green background color, we have attribute in the body tag called bg color. Okay, so how to give the attribute? BODY, after name of the tag give a single space. Before every attribute give a single space and type the name of the attribute correctly. BGCOLOR. Okay, no gap between BG and color. Then after typing the name of the attribute, you have to give its value. Okay, so how value is given? First of all, type is equal to, then inside the double quote you can give value. For example, now I think so it's mentioned in the question with what should be the background color. It should be green. So follow green. Okay, Control S. Now you can save your file. Okay, and refresh the output. So now see this background color has been changed. So after this, don't close the file because the question is not yet complete. So part by part, we are going to develop the question, save and refresh. Okay. So edit, save, refresh, edit, save, refresh. Refresh what? Refresh the web browser. Okay. So don't close the notepad and don't close your web browser again and again. Okay. Only one notepad and one web browser. No need to open any file again and again. Okay, add the things, save the notepad, open the browser, okay, and refresh it. Okay, and check whether the changes have been reflected in the web page. Okay, so this is the coding for the web page, this is the coding for the web page, and this is your actual web page. Okay, now the text color should be red. Okay, so how to provide red color to the text? In the body tag, you can put an attribute called text and give the value whatever is given in the question in this manner. Okay, and before every attribute there should be a single space. Okay, before every attribute there should be a single space. Okay, So this is the name of the tag. First we have the name of the tag, then the attribute, after attribute is equal to, and its value. Okay, it's always perfect to provide the value in double quotes. Double quote you have to type correctly. Okay, don't type single quote twice and make it look like a double quote. You will not get the output. Browser will not identify. Okay, use shift button and then press the double quote button. Okay, to get a correct double quote symbol. Okay, so these two things have been done. Then the heading should be large in size. Okay, so largest heading we know we can give with the help of H1 tag. There are 6 levels of heading H1 to H6, and the size of the heading reduces from H1 to H6. And the text should be my first web page. Okay, so instead of this SOP1, I will put my first web page. Okay, Control S, save it. See, part by part we are doing, line by line we are doing. We are saving the notepad and checking the output. My first web page and the color of the text is red. Okay, then next. Fourth point is display a horizontal line after the heading. Okay, so you can display a horizontal line with the help of HR tag. So just put an HR tag, and a HR tag is a empty tag. It does not have text after it. It has several attributes, but it does not have any text after it, just like H1 tag. Okay, has a between, I mean, the text can be surrounded. Actually, the text can be surrounded with opening and closing of the heading tag. But HR tag is empty, so we will not have any text. And there is no requirement of the text because purpose of HR tag is to display a horizontal line or a horizontal ruler, and it does not have any closing. That's why HR tag is known as empty tag. Okay, whereas H1 tag will be known as container tag because it contains a text. Okay, because it is going to contain some text and it will have closing also. Body tag is also a container. Okay, because it is going to contain actual contents of the web page. This will be the contents of the web page. Okay, it is a container of contents. Okay, similarly, title is also a container tag because it is going to contain text of the title bar of the web page. Okay, or the title of the web page. It will carry title of the web page. Heading tag is also head tag is also a container. It is going to contain title of the web page. Okay, similarly, HTML tag is also a container tag. HTML tag is also a container tag because it contains header information. Okay, it contains header information as well as content of the web page. Okay, as well as content of the web page. So HTML tag is basically container of header of the web page as well as content of the web page. Okay, but then you will say, then what is this doc type HTML? Is it container tag or an empty tag? It is an empty tag. Okay, because it does not have any specific closing. It is a empty tag, but usage of doc type HTML means you will use everything that is related to latest version of HTML, that is HTML5. Okay, if you skip this doc type HTML, that means you may use the older version of HTML and things applicable to the older version of the HTML. Which things? Maybe some tags like frame set tag. Okay, frame set tag is applicable to the older version of HTML and not applicable to the HTML5 version of HTML. Okay, so usage of doc type HTML means what type of document it is. What type of document it is? Type of HTML document. Okay, so you specify basically it is a type of HTML document, as well as usage of this means you are going to use HTML5. Okay, so we have to save it. Okay, I just gave HR tag and there is no need of closing HR tag. It's an empty tag. Save your notepad and then refresh it. See, we have got an horizontal line. Okay, so now you can provide color to the line. Okay, for example, yellow, with the help of color attribute. As I told you, before every attribute you have to give a space. Before every attribute, give a single space. Okay, so I'll give size. Okay, size provides thickness to the horizontal line. I'll give 5%. Value can be given in pixels and percent. Okay, Control S. Now refresh. Now see this. Okay, the thickness has been increased and color has also been applied to the line. Okay, so the last thing is display your name in bold, address bold, name in bold. Okay, then address in italics. Okay, first of all we will try to display name in bold. Okay, so name in bold. Bold means B, use B tag. Okay, and type your name. I'll type my name. So when you will do the practical, you type your name. Close the bold tag. So B tag is also a container tag. It is going to contain the text to provide the bold effect. All right. Save. Go to the browser. Refresh. So you can see the name. Okay. If this is very small to look, I will increase the size. Okay. So from here you can increase the zoom level. So I think so now you can see properly. Then address in italics. Okay. If you want to give the address in detail, you can also give it in detail. See. Okay, now if you observe, every text that is getting displayed is in red color. It is because we have provided this attribute, text attribute, and gave red color. Okay, so whatever you provide in the body tag, whichever applicable, now it's not that you use any attributes anywhere. It's fixed. Which tag has how many attributes and which attributes, it's fixed. You have to follow them. Okay, so it's very important to have theoretical knowledge about the tags and its attributes, what kind of value it should have, if it is a container tag or empty tag. Okay, so whatever tags you give in the body tag, it is applicable to entire web page. Okay, it means that. Then now you can see the name and the address are coming in one line. If you want to display them in different line, you have to give a break tag. Okay, BR tag is also an empty tag just like HR tag. Okay, it does not, if we'll never have a text and will not have any closing. Now you can see Boiser has come in next line. Okay, now address in italics, standard as 11. Okay, so I'll give a break to break the continuation, to break the continuity, use BR tag. Okay, 11 standard. Standard as 11. Now TH, to give that TH effect. Okay, as it's given in the textbook, this effect we are going to use sup tag. Okay, sup tag is for superscript effect. Okay, first give the name of the tag, th. Okay, which part you want to give superscript effect. So this part we want to give superscript effect. So this text should be surrounded with opening and closing of the sup tag. All right, so save it and refresh. Now see this. Okay, th went up. Now you will say, for this standard 11th you did not give any tag. There is no requirement of any tag. Whatever you actually display, actually type inside the poly tag will automatically get displayed, but it is not going to have any specific effect. This is not having any specific effect. Okay, only this is having specific effect because this th is surrounded with some tag. Okay, Voicer is going to have a specific effect because it is surrounded with I tag. and I tag gives italic effect, you know very well. Okay, now if I remove I tag, voicer text will not have any effect. Pay attention, please. Okay, so I removed I tag, saved it, and refresh. So right now it's italic. Okay, it has italic effect. Now see, the italic effect is lost. So basically, whatever you type inside the body tag will definitely get displayed, but it depends upon you. If you are giving any tag, okay, if you're surrounding the text with some tag, it is going to carry the effect, otherwise it will not carry any effect. Now it does not carry any effect. Refresh once again, it has got italic effect. Okay, so I hope so you have understood this. Yes, definitely I'm going to display this web page in different web browser also. So this is the coding. Okay, this is the folder where we saved this sop1.html. So you can give a right click on the file name, use this open with option. Okay, and you will get lot of options, name of the web browser, notepad. Okay, so in my computer I have internet three web browser: Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, Microsoft Edge. In your computer, whichever web browser will be available will be shown in this list. Okay, open with. Okay, as well as the notepad application as the text editor. Okay, so I'll choose Google Chrome. So this is the output in Google Chrome. Now Google Chrome will not have a menu bar. You will say, if I give a right click, so shall I get the menu bar option? No, you will not get. You have to install it separately. So there is no provision in Google Chrome, and browsers like Mozilla Firefox will have a menu bar, and Microsoft Edge will also not have a menu bar. Okay, Google Chrome and Microsoft Edge will not have a menu bar. If you want a menu bar separately, you have to install add-on. Okay, and that is not required. So what is the solution? How will you open the file? As I told you, go to the folder, reach to the file, give a right click. Okay, use this open with option and select the program through which you want to open. Okay, so this is how it displays in the Google Chrome. If you want to increase the size, zoom size, here we have the zoom size here. Okay, three dots over here. Similarly, this file can also be opened in right click, open with, use this open with option and select Microsoft Edge. Okay, see, this is the browser. Here also we have this three dots. Okay, option of three dots where you can increase the zoom size, and it will, Microsoft Edge will also not have a menu bar. You have to install it as an add-on, so no requirement of that. Reach to the file and use right click, open with option. Okay, only Internet Explorer you can have this menu bar facility. Okay, and the zoom option is available here. Okay, and you saw the steps how to open, very easy. File, open, use the browse button, reach to the folder. The folder was in desktop. Okay, double click on the folder, select the file, click on open, and okay, the file will be displayed. Okay, so this was everything about the basic things about the SOP1. So next we will have a video about SOP2. Okay, so take care everybody. Videos will definitely come daily for all the topics. So take care. You will find all the videos in my channel. So please subscribe the channel. Please like the video and share with your friends if you like this explanation. Take care everybody. See you in next video.